What's up?
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Baldy and the Big Guy. I'm the bald motherfucker, and he's the big one.
I'm the big guy. My name is Peter.
His name is Peter, and I'm Greg. For those
Also known
retards out
as-
there that don't know names.
Yep, that's it. I don't know what I was gonna say actually. I was gonna say also known as big guy, but that he just said that part. So yeah,
It's a Saturday. We're
It's a
recording on a Saturday afternoon, early.
earlier than normal.
It's 1:23 on a Saturday. It's actually sunny out in Texas. It's not been sunny for fucking
Dude,
3
Texas
days,
is
4 days.
bipolar as fuck.
I hate this fucking place.
Like last week,
I want to
it
move to
was
fucking
like 30
Florida.
degrees and then 85 degrees in the same fucking day.
I need that fuck you money that Dave Portnoy has so I can have houses all over the place.
The fuck you money that lots of people have, and then just do that.
Well, I like Dave. I don't even like pizza. All right, you're going to create something that, okay, before I get into this question, go out, like, subscribe, do all the fucking things you need to do. Go out, hit iTunes, Spotify, blah, 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 blah. You know
Help
all
us
the rules.
grow this
Thumbs
amazing
Go out, check out The Bar is Open. Go out, check
Podcast.
Motherforking Foodie, Instagram, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. That's Peter stuff. We'll get into that in a bit. If you could do
That was
a
really
food
fast.
tasting review show or Instagram, like Dave does for One Bite,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Of like a specific food,
It's gotta be specific
pizza.
food, but it can't be pizza because that's taste.
Well, as I'm saying, so like a specific food like
Yeah.
pizza, like what he does.
What are you gonna do?
I would do hamburgers. I'm a
Damn.
big fucking burger guy. I like burgers.
I've got notes.
I would do a burger.
I'm on a
I would
hamburger.
I would do a burger, not competition, but I would do a burger like tasting. And there's also 1,000 burger places in San Antonio alone. So
Mhm.
I would do like that, but nobody cares what I think about hamburgers. Or what I mean is like,
Well, you
Dave
can't be like
Portnoy.
the undercarriage of this burger.
yeah, the undercarriage of this burger is a little soggy. Fuck this burger place.
This is a what is this Connecticut one?
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, he's got like there's a certain type.
I've watched a million of them. I don't know.
I'm doing hot dogs.
Hot dog. Well, you like to just down
Like
hot
you
dogs.
got 7-Eleven
bites.
hot dogs. You've got you've got.
We all know you're into the footlongs.
I like them big dongers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
No chewing, just down it.
Just straight down. Because there's literally hot dog eating contests. There
What's
isn't hamburger. I mean, there probably
Sure
is
there
a
is.
hamburger, but
What's
it's not
your-
as famous.
What's your favorite hot dog topping though?
Onions?
Just onions. Like if you have a hot dog, onions, and bun.
No. I mean, I was like, what's the extra condiment?
No, what do you like on a hot dog?
Mustard.
Period.
Like,
mustard?
okay, just if I were to build a hot dog, like
Yeah,
I go to
if you were like
I go
say
to
you went to
Costco.
Doghouse. Say you went to Doghouse. Okay,
I go to Costco,
There you go.
and it's like they've got those $1.50
burger
dogs.
on
right?
a Diet Coke.
All right, I'm doing mustard, relish, and some onions because they've got that cool little fucking thing. You go
Yeah,
like
they
this.
used
you
to. Not in COVID.
Oh, they
now
don't
now
anymore?
They have little fucking packages
of onions.
of onions, of
That's gay.
sauerkraut, of
Fucking
relish.
Costco, do better, man.
Costco's fucking woke as fuck anyways nowadays.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
that's when they used to. I agree. They fucking were awesome. And they used to.
I was
like
at
that
I was
fucking-
at Academy getting some Wranglers. We'll get into that too. I had to go buy some Wranglers.
They sell hot dogs.
No, lady had a fucking mask on, bro. I'm like, it's 2025. We're done with that shit.
You know the cool part about that though.
She's gonna
the
die
one thing
because
is,
of the carbon dioxide.
well, that's great too.
It's
But that's not
gonna
what I meant.
Starve her brain.
But the thing is, she's allowed to wear whatever she wants.
It was
and
sparkly.
You don't have to.
Yeah, it was sparkly though.
Nobody's forcing anybody else to do it.
I
anymore,
never
which is
wore
great.
one ever anyway.
Neither did I.
No.
So
Get fucked.
I walk in HEB and
I
everybody
also
be like,
am vax
"Wait,
free.
can we do that?"
Cheers.
"Can we do that?" And then everybody's just like,
Cheers.
"Cheers."
If you're vax free, Godspeed. If you're not, then Godspeed. I don't give a
did you
shit.
not get the polio vaccination?
Oh no, I got that in my dick.
That makes sense. That's
I
why
didn't want to have a limp dick.
That's why it doesn't work.
Isn't that what polio gives you? A limp?
I don't think so. I think wait. I don't know.
I think it gives you a limp. I
Polio
think-
makes you cripple. I think.
yeah, same thing.
That's a good point.
Limp,
Limp, cripple.
crippled.
I think does it kill people too, or is it just no? It just kills kids, right?
I think it just makes people. Yeah,
it kills like a whole bunch of kids. That's why they made the polio vaccine.
only the
I don't
strong
remember exactly.
survive.
I'm not a great fucking like. I'm not Jack. I'm not great at history.
Only the strong survive.
Exactly.
It's kind of like. I probably should stop there.
All right, that works. That works for me.
Fuck it. Whatever. That's a strong way to start out a goddamn podcast. Jacked history. Tell me about it.
Jack's history is doing fucking awesome. We're on episode. I believe we just released episode
Here's
6 or
a
7.
quick visual of Jack.
That's Jack Mandeville, the star and writer of Jack's history.
I thought this was appropriate for Jacked history.
It is. That's a great screenshot from Jack's history.
Huh?
It's a great. It's just Jack's take on history. We just take different like random
And
clips.
he's absolutely this excited every single episode.
Absolutely he is. And I'm the one who
you can see the excitement in his face.
and I can tell you, since I'm the one who shoots it, edits it, and everything, he is that excited every single episode. He writes these hilarious, great pieces on his random history facts, history things like you wouldn't know. Like the Romanian Revolution was last week, and like who knows anything about the Romanian Revolution? But now you do. Where did I went with the Civil War this week?
He is our.
Daniel Sickles was last week. He was like a random
Tuesdays
general in the Civil War that you wouldn't even think about ever knowing.
No, Fridays. It was yesterday's. Friday
But he delves
14th.
deep into these like different random things of history and then tells you all about them. You learn it in a quick 15 minutes or less, and
he's my favorite substitute teacher.
It is
He's
awesome.
A substitute history teacher.
Absolutely.
He needs to put that in his bio.
It might be. I think it says single mother right now.
I know, but he could put also single mother / favorite substitute history teacher.
Maybe. Yeah.
I really think that's appropriate. Because I mean, I probably have learned more in the last, 7 episodes, 8 episodes?
I want to say I think we've released 7 and we have 9 done.
And 7 of the 7 episodes, I probably have learned more from watching him than I did of 4 years of history classes in high school.
Right. Well, I
don't remember high school because I'm old as fuck.
Well, also that was like 35 years ago for you, but also
it literally was.
But also his watching it once a week, 7 weeks, you really learn 7 different things that you've never known.
And it's
before.
On a Friday morning. Like if it was on a Saturday morning, I'm probably not going to retain it.
Yeah, well, it's also on a Friday morning, so you can watch it. You can sit down for your 10-minute shit on Friday morning.
No, I did.
And watch the whole entire thing.
Dude, I'm that guy. I've got the where I put my phone.
Yeah. You watch YouTube while you're driving.
Yeah.
Which is super safe. It's super safe.
It's hands-free.
Yeah. It's hands-free. It's super safe.
My car does its own thing.
Yeah. You have one of those Tesla cars.
I've got a Toyota Tundra. Like it's got that thing where it makes me stay in the lines. Like it brakes for itself.
Well, then there you go. Then you
I just put it on 65 miles an hour.
Auto control everything.
And I just hit go speed and it just goes at 65 miles an hour wherever we're going and it brakes itself. I don't do that. But I do watch Jacked History on the way to work.
You watch anything you want on the way to work.
I literally do.
That's good.
It's fun as shit. Go out, check out Jacked History.
Like, subscribe, share it, all that kind of stuff.
Videographer.
Yeah, I shoot it and I edit it. It's fun.
Editor. He gave him a producer credit one time. Like this much of a producer credit.
Yeah, I got producer credit on it, but I mean, it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a really cool show. It's gonna be awesome. And
what else are you doing? Mother Fork and Foodie. Let me. I'm gonna jump ahead in some of my notes
Sure.
here.
Yeah. So I do the outside of my day job, we do Jacked History, and then that takes up a lot of time every single night. And then I also every Sunday I try to cook like 3 or 4 recipes. And I release those throughout the week.
These are cool because you're dropping almost like one every other day.
It's about I try to do 3 to 4 recipes every week.
90 seconds or something.
I
you really need to do longer content on these.
And I plan on doing that. I just haven't done that yet.
You've got almost a professional kitchen anyway.
Well, it's nowhere near. It's just a nice kitchen. It's a good kitchen.
Really nice.
It's a good kitchen for sure, and I have all the setup as far as cameras and lights and stuff go. So I have I have everything I need to do it that way. I just haven't yet done it. But
have you tried to use the glasses doing it yet?
I did.
Your Google glasses.
The POV for that just didn't like it. Or at least not for those glasses. I have my glasses are like shaded, so like
you can't see well enough.
Exactly.
You need clear ones.
Yeah. So I want to try again later down the road if I ever get those ones. But anyway, I try to cook like 3 or 4 recipes a week.
What'd you cook this week?
I'm cooking tomorrow.
What'd you cook this past week?
Oh, this past week I cooked a steak tartare.
That was fucking dope.
It was really
Super Bowl food.
Oh, well, that was the week before that. So the week before that I did Super Bowl food. I did Super Bowl food before Super Bowl. That way people could search it. Yeah, I did potato skins, wings, and
I literally didn't realize how easy potato skins were to make.
Potato skins are super easy.
I've never made them myself.
I actually haven't made them before that video.
That was fucking rad, dude.
Yeah,
it literally was easy.
And they're so easy and so simple. Yeah, so delicious and delicious.
Make baked potatoes, cut them in half, and fucking scoop some shit out.
Yeah, and then just bake them again.
And then you can eat the potatoes on the side.
I did.
It's mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I did eat them on the side.
Add a little cream.
Cheese and I put some cheese and butter on them and ate them on the side.
Why waste?
Why waste? Indeed.
Okay.
Then last week I made some steak tartare, some
Beth
carbonara
is
pasta.
afraid of steak tartare.
Why?
Because it's raw meat.
Does she eat rare steak?
And that's exactly what I said. I said, basically take a rare steak and cut off all the parts that are like brownish, seared, and you have steak tartare.
Exactly.
Is it warm or is it cold?
You serve it freezing cold.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I put this, basically you take a steak, put it in the freezer, and then you pull it out like 30 minutes later so it's nice enough easy enough to cut.
Yeah.
You dice it up into really, really small little pieces, put all the ingredients into it, mix it all up, put it back in the freezer. And that's what I do. I put it back in the freezer. Well, I put it back just to keep it cold. No, you don't want it to have a bite to it.
Okay.
But you just want to keep it cold. Like you don't want to keep it in the freezer for a long time. You don't want it to get solid.
Just to chill it.
You just want to, you can put it in the fridge by all means. Like put it in the fridge. Okay. Doesn't matter. I just said freezer because I keep it cold and I'm using it again right away.
Okay.
So like when I made it, I cut it up, put it in the freezer to keep it cold. That way when I played it, it was still like really, really cold. But if you want to like,
and it also holds that form, like you had like that form around it.
If you're gonna eat it like right away, put it in the fridge. Like you don't need to put it in the freezer at all. But so then you put it back in the freezer or the fridge, and then like finish putting everything else together, your breads, your crackers, whatever you serve it. Then you put it together on the mold and stuff, and then it's just fantastic. It tastes so good. It's super smooth. Not smooth. It's super rich because you got egg yolks and mustard and capers and Worcestershire and all this stuff in there. It's really, really good. It's fantastic. So yeah, I did that. I did carbonara and then I did a nice chocolate mousse.
I've had a michelada today so far, and it's 1:30.
Yeah, we went. The wife and I went to a English tea restaurant here in San Antonio. And
oh, cheerio, boy.
Yeah, like people who all work.
But you have to talk with your pinky up.
Of course.
Good day, mate. No, that's
absolutely,
Australia.
Of course. Good day, mate. Yeah,
it's Australia.
It's Australia. You're wrong, but whatever. No, it was fantastic. We had like bangers and mash and some fish and chips and stuff. It was good.
Did you guys share?
No. Well, no. I mean, she tasted mine.
Are you a big sharing couple?
Sharing what?
Food.
I mean, she'll taste mine. I'll taste hers, but that's about it. That's like an appetizer to share.
That's always stealing my food.
Yeah.
It's like, can I have a bite of that? I'm like, no, bitch, get your own. Told you.
Buy your own stuff. That's why I asked if you want funky French fries.
Exactly. Have you seen those videos where like the husband fucks with the wife? I think they're hilarious. And and they're like, hey, do you want anything? I'm going by this X McDonald's, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just think they're funny because whatever. And as soon as they say no, he's like, fine. Okay, cool. You sure? Gets his own food, but of course buys some little extras, leaves it in the car, comes in. The fucking girlfriend has a goddamn meltdown. Girlfriend, wife, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Has a meltdown that you didn't get anything. How the fuck are we supposed to read women's minds? That's really what it comes down to.
They expect us to. I have no idea.
How shit am I supposed to understand what you want? Get fucked, Beth. Beth just yelled from downstairs because a real man can. I'm going to choke you out.
A real man would do that too.
Yeah, see? Yep.
Yeah.
Rear naked choke?
Naked in any way.
Naked chokes?
As long as you're naked, that doesn't matter. Yeah.
We're working on just one arm chokes, basically.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah.
Solo, where you just put it on your.
You and Beth are?
No. Me and jujitsu.
Oh, you and jujitsu.
Jujitsu clan.
Yeah.
This where you just go like this and just reach around somebody's.
And just choke them out.
Called a short choke.
Nice. Oh, it's short choke.
Yeah.
It's a Greg choke.
It could be anybody, god damn it.
Anybody who's short.
I didn't make up the name.
You couldn't do that to me. I'm way too fucking tall.
I'll just jump on your back like a fucking monkey spider, dude. Just
that's,
like,
that's a good point.
Right? All right, weird question.
Yeah.
We've talked about shitting out of your hands. Beth and I have talked about, like, if you had to hear out of your nose. I put one out there where it was like, all right, I don't think we haven't talked about this one on the podcast, and then we'll get to the next one. If you needed to smell or taste with your butthole, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I don't want to taste.
Smell or taste, but it's natural.
But also, so are you also shitting on your butthole at the same time?
It is what it is, bro.
Well, I mean, what I'm asking is if you're shitting at
if you're shitting out of your hand and tasting with your butthole, it doesn't matter at that point.
What I'm trying to say is if you shit
what
out
if
of
your butthole was your mouth and your hand had an asshole?
Isn't that what we said specifically?
But you only talk out of your mouth.
That's specifically what we said before, though.
I know.
Because then you could get a hand job and anal at the same time.
This is different. You have to either one or the other, either taste or smell.
So what I'm saying is, if you're smelling out of your butthole, are you also shitting out of your butthole, or is it?
I don't make the
rules.
I don't know the rules. What do you think?
Well, then if you're shitting out of your butthole, I don't want to taste or smell there. But yeah,
no, you haven't. No, there is no option. Smell.
I don't want to taste like out of my butthole. I don't know. That just doesn't seem sanitary.
It had nothing to do with sanitary. This is like natural evolution.
Well, everybody in the world did it. Yes, I
Right.
get that.
Everybody in the world does it.
Just like on South Park, everybody was just pooping out their
Mouth.
shit out of their mouth.
Yeah. I mean, it's
eating
just
from their
nature.
butthole. It is what it is. I would just prefer to sniff from my butthole rather than,
I think I settled on the smelling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes more sense.
Because, I mean, to taste something, you really need your tongue,
Uh-huh.
right? Which means you'd have to have a tongue butthole.
What if you
Or
put it
butthole
down
tongue.
and you had a tongue that was like sticking out a bit?
Do you drool out of your, like when you're sleeping?
What
you're
was the
kinda like-
second tongue? Like you had two
sometime-
tongues. You had a tongue in your mouth and you had a tongue in your butthole.
You can give yourself a rim job.
You could.
Is that a thing? I mean, I guess if your
And then anal would be
asshole's
a
on your
blowjob as
hand,
well. And
if
anal
your
would also
asshole's
be a
on your
blowjob.
hand, you can be like, oh.
It'd be really weird. I wonder whether there's nobody listens to this episode or this podcast in general.
No,
That's maybe that's why.
It's a guy thing. These are the things we come up with. Okay, so that was just another thing. That was something I posted a long time ago. But the real question is this: weird ways humans could have walked.
Weird ways
Humans could have walked. Our legs work the way they do because of the way they do.
They're
Right?
bipedal.
So, well, goddamn, look at you with the big words.
Well, I
Bipedal.
am a human scientist.
Human
today.
scientist today. What if we had
Or rather, a walking
backwards
scientist.
knees, like a kangaroo?
Well, backwards knees would be like.
You could jump really fucking far, and you could still
Is it
walk.
just their knees are backwards? Is the only reason they can jump really far? Or is it because their muscles are completely different and everything else is different?
Well, I mean that too.
I think just if our knees were backwards, we just walk fucking weird. But we don't. I mean, evolution will figure it out.
Handstand walking.
Handstand walking or on all fours?
Like that's all you do is just handstand walk everywhere.
You do that or just like walking on all fours in some weird way?
Crab walking.
Walking backwards everywhere?
Crab walking.
What if you just if you had to walk backwards, you had a mirror just in front of you? And you just like always had a mirror here to just see where you're going.
What if you lived on cliffs? And you're like, you have to crab walk everywhere or bear crawl.
On cliffs? Like
you live on the side of a cliff, and everywhere in the world is a cliff.
There's nowhere that's not
There's
cliff?
nothing that's flat. It's
Where do
just
you live?
all
There's
cliffs.
only
It's
cliffs.
just like the Himalayas.
Mm.
There's nothing flat. You
Mm.
have to walk.
I mean, then you have to do it. You have to walk.
I don't know. Fucking, I'm just
Yeah, the crab walk then.
crab walking.
That's it.
But I've got a problem with me and crab walking. I've got a really stiff shoulder.
Mm.
It sucks.
So you just die.
I would die.
Yeah, you just die.
I think an eagle would probably pick
you'd
me
probably
up.
just die. I'd kick you off the fucking cliff and then.
Or you
keep
just
on
make
going.
me food. Just cook me.
Nah, I
Like
wouldn't
the
kick ya.
Andes, like that plane that went down in the Andes.
Oh, that's a good point. I could just eat you.
Why waste materials?
Well, at the end of the
Should we
at
bring
the
back,
end of the day,
I don't
it's
think we should bring back cannibalism.
well, it's also not the end of the world. It's just that evolution has made us to walk like this.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world.
I
There's no
don't
reason
think
to
you
eat
could
you.
really shoot a bow and arrow if you're walking on all fours all the time either, though.
Well, if you walk on all fours all the time, then you just stand up, shoot your bow,
Look
and
around
then
like a
what about now?
bear.
yeah, exactly.
That's why I have
Huh.
Baldy the big guy. That's why the bear's there.
There it is.
What's your favorite food group?
My favorite food group,
Mhm.
meats, protein, I guess, whatever. Is that a food group? I don't know.
I was thinking
I haven't
cereal.
I haven't seen a fucking like food pyramid in a long time.
Is the food pyramid still a thing?
I have no, not anymore. Our
Didn't they
kids fix
turn it
all.
upside down?
I believe they put like Skittles on the fucking food pyramid or something like that, or something.
Red
like
dye
that.
number
Something
40
weird.
or whatever.
Something weird they put on
Yeah,
the food pyramid.
yeah.
It's like actually meat you should have the least amount of, and mostly you should have fucking breads and grains. Like
That's how we grew up, bro.
I'll tell you,
100%.
that's how we grew up. Yes,
Fucking retards.
But-
That's because whatever General Mills was like,
yes,
we need
that's how we grew up and that's how we were raised. But then something recently changed where they're like, Fruit Loops is actually more healthy for you than fucking a steak. Like, no,
really.
that's like big cereal just trying to make you fucking buy cereal.
That's General Mills.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's just big cereal being big cereal.
There's a reason there's two full aisle, like this whole shelf and this whole shelf.
No, I'll tell you.
of
tell you.
just cereal.
When I went to Ireland, about
There's
a
like
year,
3
year and a half
boxes
ago,
of cereal.
I went to the cereal aisle. I don't know if I have a picture of it on my phone, but the cereal aisle has literally maybe 10 different boxes of cereal, and they're all like Wheatos,
That's what I'm saying.
Wheatums,
Super.
chocolate Wheatos. Like they're all like healthy-ish looking cereals. There's not a single like Captain Crunch,
It's like, I
Fruit
want my
Loops,
fucking
Cocoa Puffs.
blueberries,
There's
man.
nothing sugary, extra gross looking like anything. They're all like That's
boring,
probably
bland,
not delicious,
healthy-ish.
but they're probably.
But you can pour a gallon of sugar on it.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want on them, honestly. But
little syrup.
But like, it's all just like healthier stuff. There's not an aisle full of 400 types of sugary cereal for your children to eat in the morning.
Isn't that fucked up?
It's crazy. It's crazy that it's allowed in like, why is it that
Capitalism, bro?
and why is it that the Fruit Loops in Canada and the UK look so much different than the Fruit Loops in America?
That's changing because they're getting rid of red dye number 40. That's going away.
Rid of
Yellow,
all that shit.
like all those colors.
All that shit they're gonna
It's
get rid
simple enough to do. You just use natural food coloring.
That's it.
Like
And then
just
get rid
use
of all the other
blueberry food color or whatever.
Get rid of like
all the
whatever
chemicals.
corn starch, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck.
Corn
it is, that you
syrup.
just use like cane sugar.
Fuck you,
Not that it's
big
great for you.
foods.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Big Cereal's definitely gonna watch this and come and knock on our door.
Not anymore.
What if Big Cereal's like
not with RFK Jr. in the house.
exactly? Not anymore. He's taking over.
You like that? Maha.
Oh, Maha, I got it. Yeah, that's funny. That's real
Make
funny.
America healthy again.
Exactly. I'm all for it. I'm a big fat guy, but I'm all for making America healthy.
You've lost a lot of weight, dude.
Since last June, I've lost 41 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. You've lost a lot of weight because you can go back in our first podcast. You can see like your face is thinner, your side, like your body's. Just
I've definitely been losing weight. Not in the dick though. That's still huge.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Yeah, gigantic.
Yeah, the other day he pulled. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I getting dick pics from Peter? I'm like, this is weird.
It was an accident, but
yeah, I know.
whatever.
Meant to go.
It was an accident,
wife, but he didn't send me dick pics, Angela. Don't worry.
I don't send anybody dick pics.
I've never taken. Have you ever taken a picture of your dick?
I've never taken a picture
I've
of my dick.
never once taken a picture of my dick. I'm like,
I don't think I've ever
my
seen a
dick
dick
is
pic to
not
anybody.
important enough to take a picture of.
I don't even want to see my dick. So
I don't even want to see my dick. I'm like, I only
else?
use my dick when I need to use my dick.
Yeah. Who actually does dick pics, right? I don't even know. But why?
A lot of people have it.
But you also need to get like the right angles to make it look good.
You get dick pics in your DMs. I was just double checking.
Yeah. See, who even wants to do that?
Silly.
And what girl wants to get dick pics?
I don't know.
And maybe they do. I have no idea. I'm not a girl, so I don't know. But
I think chicks just.
I'm thinking no.
I mean, you have like friends, coworkers of yours that I'm sure get dick pics, like hands down.
Well, I'm plenty of women do get dick pics because people are fucking creepy and gross. But I'm just saying I don't know if anybody would want that. Huh?
People do just unsolicited dick pics. You should go to jail.
I believe in Texas it's against the law now to do.
Is
that.
it?
I believe
Nice.
it's some type of
That's
sexual
fucking harassment
type thing.
Good.
I believe in Texas
It should be.
specifically it's against the law.
Fuck those people.
Which the way it should be. Yeah, 100%.
Don't send me any of your dick pics.
Unless I ask you for a dick pic. I'm not asking for any of those. So don't put my DMs with your dick pics.
Motherfucking foodie.
Yeah, not that one either. But
.com.
Send me all of the good food pics though.
Yeah.
Not feet pics.
I mean,
I'll take feet pics. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Feet pics is a different thing.
Feet pics is a different thing. I'll take.
I was just wondering about food groups because I wrote these notes this morning and I'm fucking starving to death.
Yeah.
And I've just got cheeseburgers on my brain.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, you can see my brain.
Yeah, cheeseburgers all over.
What's the most complicated? I'm just in a food. I swear to God, these are all notes that I've written. What's the most complicated food you've ever made?
Complicated food. So last week for a party,
we made that. What was that called? That tenderloin thing.
That
that was pretty complicated.
That was called a.
I asked you to make it like 17 times.
Beef.
Wellington.
Wellington, yeah, beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington is pretty complicated.
It wasn't the most.
It's a lot of pieces.
It was a lot of pieces of it, but it wasn't a complicated dish.
Okay.
Last week I made a baked Alaska. I didn't make a video for it. I was kind of testing stuff together, tasting flavors.
Alaska.
So it's basically it's very famous from like the 80s and before, like 80s, 90s, and earlier.
I can't. Yeah.
Baked Alaska is a piece of cake, a round piece of cake.
Oh.
And you put a dome of ice cream on it.
Okay.
And then you put meringue all over it, and then you toast it on, like you light on fire to where it's all toasty and brown.
Okay.
And then you cut into it. It's like meringue,
ice cream,
and cake. It's delicious. It's very, very good. I made it last week for kind of like testing it for a party, and it turned out
it was a banger.
Really, really fucking good. So I'll make it again. I'll make a video for it.
What kind of cake? Just like a
So I made a
cake?
chocolate coffee
okay.
cake, and then I made a coffee.
That's where you get started. Oh, you made coffee ice cream.
I made coffee ice cream and a chocolate coffee cake.
BRCC coffee,
of course.
Yeah,
of course. I wouldn't have done it.
Motherfucker.
It was very, very good.
You made a coffee cake and a chocolate coffee cake,
and then homemade meringue. Covered it, made it look all cool. It was. I posted a picture on my Instagram. It was very, very good.
Motherfucker, I didn't see that.
Well, it was a week ago. I was telling my stories anymore, so. But it was very, very good. That was probably, and that wasn't really like, difficult because the only thing that's difficult is like you're making multiple things. You're making the cake,
Everything's got to
you're making the
line
ice
up.
cream, you're making the meringue, put them all together, and the timing of everything has to be perfect.
It's
That
gotta
kind
have,
of stuff, you know.
otherwise it's gonna melt.
Exactly.
The
So
meringue's not gonna
you gotta
hold.
do everything in the right
peaks aren't
amount
gonna
of
be
times
right.
and stuff. So
Because meringue's got it's all about peaks.
Peaks, and you gotta make it look all
And the
pretty. Cool.
toasty.
Yeah. I got a big fucking torch now. I don't
You don't use that little fucking bitch thing.
No.
You just like the garage
I
one.
have a big fucking tool torch now. Like a
the
big old
one
torch.
you get at Home Depot.
Yep. 100%.
It's fucking crazy.
That's the one you gotta use.
That's the one, right? It's not like the
Yeah,
one
now that I have
downstairs.
I have one of those, I'm never going back to those little fucking kitchen torches you buy at HEB. Nah, those are.
You have to actually spark it.
No. It has a fucking
Do
light.
they have a lighter on them now?
It's 2025.
Been a
I
while.
have a lighter.
Those ones are fun though. Like that's even just added. You have to have like the blowtorch
Yeah,
glasses.
you put on a fucking like
and you
welcome mask.
flip up.
You go,
That just adds character to the video.
that's just a video right there. That's a video
Yeah.
itself. It's like, all right, now we're gonna
Absolutely.
toast our fucking lemon meringue pie.
So I've got, just so you guys know, I have real, like actual Russian gas masks that Beth and I bought. Like
for what?
we were at an Army Navy surplus store in Phoenix
Uh-huh.
like years ago. I'll show you them after the podcast.
Yeah.
Like real ones. Right? They have the cartridges that go on them, like you screw them on, and
Yeah.
because they're replaceable or whatever. I was like, that's something you could use when you're making something like super spicy. Like you're cutting up those fucking super duper fucking what are those Carolina Reapers?
Yeah,
You're doing those kinds of things. That's an add-on.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No, see, that's some funny little things to add to my video for sure.
Just like goofy little fucking things, right?
Well, I was thinking, I was talking to my brother the other day about trying to find out ways to like make them a little bit more catchy and funny versus me just cooking.
Like, what's the chick that I follow her? Oliviated.
Yeah, she was just on Jimmy Fallon the other day. Yeah.
She's gone from like in the past year and a half, 2 years, whatever. From like
most of these guys,
like 500,000 to like 4
a ton of
million.
these like Instagram.
Her big thing is just
their
flipping
cooks
off the camera.
Are like they went from 0 to a million, hundreds, like 4, 5, 10 million in the last like 4 years.
Yeah,
they've just blown up.
It's amazing. I love it.
They started doing it during
She's like
COVID
a home chef. She cooks for somebody in like the
she's a private chef.
A private chef.
She's a private chef, and now she lives in Austin doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just moved to Austin.
That's fucking rad, right?
Yeah.
So she's probably like Joe Rogan's fucking chef.
The other day, she was trying to find a local camera guy. I was like, I'm a cook and I'm a camera guy. I can help you out. And she never got back to me, but I'm like,
did you put it out there?
Yeah, I emailed her.
Probably need to have her.
Well, she knows. I mean,
she knows like, somebody through
kind of one of those like Kevin Bacon, like 7
degrees.
So I'm 2 degrees off from knowing her. So it's a chance I could meet her someday.
JT or something like that.
Caleb.
Okay, yeah,
Caleb knows Josh knows her. So like it's kind of a.
God damn it, you'll get there.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll get a chance to meet both of them because they're cool fucking, like, they cook, first of all, incredible. They're both extremely successful, like, Instagram cooks, but also cooks in general. Like, they're just very good at what they do.
Chefs,
like,
right?
It's not just Instagram cook and YouTube cook. They're very good at what they do regardless.
Right, because they were doing it beforehand.
Exactly. Like,
I love that.
Josh is a chef, or at least he was a cook for a long time.
Yeah.
Now he's very successful. Olivia, private chef, and then she's super successful online. It's awesome. So
I think it's amazing. And I think so. We haven't announced. Well, it's not an announcement. It's one of those things. If you watch The Bar Is Open with Beth and Greg, you can follow along. But Beth's going to be retiring soon, and you turned her on to a baking and pastry
class at the CIA
lifestyle. Yeah. And I haven't seen her smile that much in like 2 weeks.
That's good.
Right? But I was like, holy shit. It's like we could do the same kind of
well, it's fun.
Thing.
It's so much fun.
And it's fun. Yeah. Right. And that's if you're doing something like you're doing, I mean, when you're making your videos and you're trying to get the cuts and get the angles and blah, 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 you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
For the most part. We've done enough podcasts, you've done enough video editing and everything. It's like you're doing something that you fucking have fun doing. That was like, after you got out of the Marines, you told me you went to culinary school, like while you were in the Marines.
Yeah.
And then did your life there, and now you're doing your other thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but you can always fall back on that, and now you get to kind of blend both of the things together.
Exactly.
When I met you, you had just moved here, and you're working for the goddamn cable company.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck that job, Spectrum. Fuck you, Spectrum.
Yeah, I got GBTC. I don't care.
Right. But it's fucking amazing, right? And I hadn't seen her because she's talked about, honestly, quite honestly, she has talked about going to baking school, and I've always been, because it's like the money's not there, not at the level we make money,
Well, yeah.
stuff like that, right? You're like,
Well, it can be. It just doesn't.
Can
It's
be,
not right away.
but it's just not right away.
Mhm.
She's an amazing self-taught baker, right? She can
Yeah.
make cookies, and she's got
No, doing culinary school stuff like that is gonna be more. It's gonna be more for like fun and enjoyable.
I just want her to. It's not because she has to, because she wants to.
Yeah,
that's
that's
fucking
awesome.
rad, right?
That's badass. I fucking love it. I hope she does it, and I hope.
Yeah.
I just.
Dude,
I already told her, like, if she goes to culinary school and does the baking and pastry class, I'll be jealous because I didn't do that one. And if I had the time and the money, I would absolutely go back to culinary school just do a pastry class just for fun because it's awesome.
I think it's gonna be a fucking cool thing. That and her only feet. She'll make like $17 a week. It's good. It's fine.
Yeah, $17 a week. It covers, Starbucks. And there you go.
It's fucking fine, dude.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? I don't know. What do you think about the let's talk about some politics.
Great. I love politics.
Politics.
You know how much I love talking about politics.
Politics. We're not going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about it in general because it's fucking funny as shit. Because more like I'm not a right winger dude. Like I like my guns. I like to be able to say what the fuck I want. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be talking on a podcast for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I've never hidden from the fact that like I don't give a shit about vaccination. Nobody's gonna force anything on me. All those things. Does that make me a right winger?
I don't think so. I feel like that's more like libertarian. You don't want the government
just
to tell
kind
you
of
to
the
do
middle?
anything. You just want to do your own thing.
Like you can go do your own thing with your own body. Go fucking cut your dick off as long as you're 18 or older.
Yeah.
Like go do all your own
Do
things.
whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
I don't think the government wants to do. Period. That's it.
Is that libertarian?
Yeah, it's libertarian.
Okay, that's fair. Like I want to own all the guns and all the ammo
and shoot guns at my gay friend's wedding.
Perfect.
That's it. The meme I saw a long time ago. That's perfect. I don't care about anybody.
I want
anybody else
to shoot
does.
guns, smoke weed at my gay friend's wedding. That is exactly it.
I don't care about any of that.
I hadn't thought about that.
Just don't tell me what to do. That's the only thing I want you to do. Not tell me what to do. I want the government to not tell me what to do.
And I'll go to your wedding.
I
don't care. Like you could set up the gun range.
Yeah. When Greg gets remarried to a dude in a couple of years, I will go to that wedding.
Yeah, once Beth dies.
Yeah. Well, as soon as she dies, obviously, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's literally like
she's about to retire, so it could happen.
I think that's what happens when you retire.
I think that's a dude thing. I think when dudes retire, they just
die.
Yeah, they just like it's like
because there's nothing left.
They've been working for so long. It's like that's all they know, and it's just like, well,
I think I've set myself up pretty good that like I have a pretty healthy work-life balance.
Well, yeah, you also do so much stuff outside of work. Like when you got off work, you're fucking you do how many podcasts a week?
Like 4.
Between Greg, just Greg,
yeah, 4 or 5.
Open this one.
And then jujitsu,
bars open. Just Greg, your fucking scary podcast.
We do a lot of different things.
I mean, you're so busy outside of work. Both of you are. They're like, this is not a big like. It's not gonna be like.
It's not a lot of life change.
Yeah.
We might start.
Only thing that changes is what you do during like 8 to 5.
Yeah, that's it.
And then everything else is the same. So it's not that big of a deal.
So I'm kind of looking forward to.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And you.
But I got years.
She told me after 26 years, you would deserve to retire and
take a little break,
change something up, and do something different.
Take a little break.
If finances change a little bit, that's fine because
at the end of the day, it's going to happen anyway.
It's gonna. If she didn't retire today, she's gonna retire in a year or 2 years.
Right.
Like it's gonna happen. She's 26 years in one place is like a long fucking time.
It's a long fucking time.
I mean,
well, I always we work for a firm that is around the military predominantly, right?
Yeah.
And most, if you retire from the military, it's generally at 20 years.
Yeah, so like a lot of guys who join at 18 or
they're out by 38.
They're out by the time they're 40ish
or 40ish, something like that.
And then at that time point,
my dad retired at 40.
So you have an entire life ahead of you for another career.
He was at 22 years and he retired at 40 from the Marine Corps at an E9. So he's got all that retirement.
I had a buddy who just retired at E8 or E9 after 20 years.
It's fucking 4 years old.
Yeah,
and he's got a goddamn retirement, bro.
Retirement and his VA shit, and then he has a whole nother career ahead of him. It's awesome,
dude. Yeah, it's fucking rad. I think it's awesome. I think it's time. Like, I'm not retiring.
Well, you're still a spring chicken.
Best only feet fans thing needs to kick off before I fucking retire. Like that thing.
Or one of these podcasts going to pop off.
One of these podcasts will eventually, dude. Whatever.
Hey, give it time. It'll happen.
I'm fine with that.
Elon Musk will watch your fucking bars open and be like, "Holy shit, this is great!"
Elon Musk, Greg LaMontagne, and Peter McGuire mentioned Elon Musk on Baldy and the Big Guy.
Oh my god!
Shit.
I want to sponsor them.
Oh my god!
Or Tesla.
we're just gonna give him
Let's give
$4
each
million
Tesla.
a year.
We'll give them each a Tesla and $4 million a year to talk about Tesla and SpaceX.
I'm like, oh
And
my God,
Neuralink.
Teslas are the best
Boring
thing
company.
ever. But I'm still
And
gonna drive
Doge.
my Toyota Tundra to the fucking mountains because I can't go past 4 hours driving that fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right, Elon Musk. All federal employees, this is as of this morning that I saw,
Yes.
all federal employees must pass a drug test within 30 days.
You want my take?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, going back to what we just said a minute ago, libertarian, I don't want the government telling me what I can and can't fucking
You're
smoke.
a federal employee.
Oh, I'm not a federal employee.
No,
You mean if you are a federal?
if you are
no. Here's the good side of this. It's gonna get rid of a whole bunch of motherfuckers people, which I'm very okay
clean
with.
out the house.
It's gonna clean house,
Yeah.
which I'm very okay with. But
You're just
also,
sitting around smoking weed.
how many? Okay,
they
but
work for us.
Sitting around
in
smoking
theory.
weed is one thing if you're not going to work.
Yeah, that's
But if
what I
you're a
mean.
fucking dude and
You're
you're
just
like,
hitting a
if you're a
vape every
fucking
once in a while,
operator, not
whatever.
operator because you can't smoke weed in the military.
No,
but like,
but that's
like
the other side of it.
But like, if you're fucking like work really hard all fucking day, you go home and smoke some weed.
I'd rather
you should absolutely still have a fucking
probably
job.
do that than hit a bottle of Jack every fucking night.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
So like, I'm not 100% behind this because I'm not.
But I
I'm
can't do it at
not.
my
I'm
my
100%
job.
not behind. And then that's your job. That's your choice.
That's the deal.
Which is fine.
It's your choice.
But
do you want to?
My
work
point
there?
is though, if I work at my job, I don't want. My job, okay, my job, yes. I don't want them telling me if it's my job, like where I
if
work.
you went into the job knowing
Exactly.
Hey.
You can't smoke weed. Okay, cool. Can't smoke weed.
Yeah.
This is the way it is. But if I had a job and all of a sudden they're like, okay, now you can't smoke weed. It's
But
like, whoa, motherfucker, I worked here for 15 years.
But I wonder
And I
if
smoke all the fucking weed I want.
this is one thing I don't know the answer to. If you were a federal employee, and I know this is for the military, you can't do drugs of any sort.
Yeah, military, 100%. Yeah,
Right.
we have fucking piss tests all the
But-
time. They watch you piss.
Federal employees, I would assume that there's some sort of bylaw or rule or regulation. When you become a federal employee, you get drug tested.
I would assume so. I have
Right?
no idea.
Like most companies don't want somebody coming in with a fucking habit of some sort. I'm not saying that
I would assume so, yes,
bad
but I have
things.
no idea because I know military, yes.
if the president or whatever changes it from like what is it, a level 1 to a level 3 or whatever they do with it,
I don't know
like how they rate like marijuana.
Yeah,
I don't want you going to fucking work stoned on cocaine or whatever, high on cocaine.
or on anything.
Weed, I don't want you, like, it's just being smart, right? Like
Yeah.
Colorado, if you live in Colorado, it's in your blood. Like
Mhm.
it's everywhere now. Like
Yeah.
you just walk through a fucking coffee shop and fucking people
Yeah.
smoke weed. I'm thinking the people, it is probably gonna be a shitty take for some of y'all, is the people that are smoking weed every single day that can't stop for fucking 30 days. Like 30 days, bro. Get a drug test. It's not they're gonna drug test you every fucking week.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, all right. And maybe what will probably happen, I imagine, is this. They're not gonna just get laid off.
Yeah.
They're not just gonna get fired, right? They'll put you on some sort of corrective action,
Mhm.
right? Because I mean, it could be a emotional thing. You could be prescribed depending on where you live. Be living in Colorado, California, where it's legal and you're a federal employee.
Yeah.
So there's different rules about that. But I was like, you're gonna have those motherfuckers out there gonna be like, oh, I like to hit whatever it is that is not weed.
I don't know. I can see both sides of it, but I'm also mostly on the side of like I don't want the government to tell me what the fuck I can do. Period. Although it's also
It's
different
just
because
being
you're
a goddamn adult. You don't go to work.
It's also an
fucked up.
employee, so like also you're if
There's
the
a
government
risk. There's a
being an employee is
hazard
different
as an,
thing, yeah.
from an employer, like for like our companies that we work for. They don't want you showing up.
Yeah,
Fucking
that actually
fucked
makes
up,
sense too because also
falling
I
down
don't
some
work
stairs.
for the
Fucking
government.
yeah.
If the government's my boss, I can get that. I understand that. But if the
government-
government's for me, I'm not an employee of the government.
But
So,
even your company
it's a different thing,
that you
yeah.
work for is they're not necessarily going to explicitly probably tell you. Like our company doesn't explicitly say, but they used to. It's
Yeah.
kind of relaxed a little. It's not relaxed. It's just they don't say it overtly anymore. But you fall down some fucking stairs, they're going to drug test you.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like a workers' comp
Do
kind
the
of thing.
alcohol test you do
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna test you as soon as they can.
and make sure that you're not
You weren't
fucked up.
inebriated.
Inebriated.
God damn it, I can't say it.
Inebriated.
Inebriated
Yeah.
while you were on the job. Makes sense.
That makes
I'm
sense.
for that.
Well, also because you don't if they're
It's
gonna,
release
if you're gonna try to
liability.
do something,
Yeah.
they'd be like, nah, he was fucked up.
That's exactly it.
Or she was fucked up.
Right.
Or they
Slip in the
was
bathroom
fucked up.
because that motherfucker was mopping. Everybody's seen those training videos.
Yeah.
Dude's mopping. Guy forgets to put the little caution sign out. Greg
slips. He slips. The mop
bangs his head off the ground.
The mop pole goes straight up his ass.
Bangs his head. His head bounces up. He flies in the air. Pole goes straight up his ass.
Is he excited or is he pissed? And
no, he's probably
inebriated. Greg
it was probably his fault because he was inebriated.
Exactly.
He was under the influence of something.
Probably marijuanas.
The
marijuanas.
The leafy greens.
Yeah.
The salads.
That's my guess.
What are the other names? I don't remember.
Oh fuck, I have no idea.
Been a long time, kids. The ganja.
The ganja.
Not this, Greg, though.
You would actually just enjoy it.
No, I don't. I literally don't like weed. Long time ago.
Coors Light's your drug of choice. A lot of.
It's my liquid of choice.
Well, alcohol is kind of a drug.
What are you talking about?
It gets you fucked up.
No.
It changes your mind. And you have 2 12-year Wellers now.
You want some?
I will in a little bit here.
No, the reason I have 2 is because we drank all of that one. We split it with Travis. And then we drank all that one. And we're like, oh, fuck. Because he's like, hey, he took 30 days off of drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, do you have any more of that Weller? I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to go buy another bottle of Weller. And I was like, yeah, we got a brand new one just for you, bro. Anyway. All right. We're going to shorten this one up a little bit. But I'm ready for summer. This fucking weather in Texas all fucking retarded.
It is. You know, I'm ready for summer, but not summer.
It's been a couple weeks. So, yeah. You know, we need a summer heat so I can get that fucking pool in my backyard warm back up.
I was actually
about 64 degrees right now.
I was actually gonna say that to you today because I looked out there. I was like, it looks real nice, but I bet you it's
cold as fuck, bro. I have to get in, put my arm in there when I put the little Felipe, the robot, in there to do his shit, and it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's been awesome catching up. I know
it's been real.
We're kind of sporadic because he's been traveling. I've been doing a lot of different things. We got a lot of different things going on. But we'll definitely put out more shit kind of coming forward. We'll try to do some more podcasts for you, but it's always awesome to catch up with you.
Absolutely.
For an hour or 2 or a half hour, whatever. Because we go and hang out after this. It's more important for us to just be friends than to share all of our bullshit with you.
Exactly.
So we love you.
Which you do share a lot of bullshit with you.
We try.
Also, hey, in the comments, write down stuff, type into the comments stuff that you want me to cook. We talked a lot about cooking this episode. So
we talked about a lot. I'm hungry as shit. I've told you like 18
type in the comments here what you want me to see me cook, and I'll make a video about it. Yeah.
So I'll put that in the notes. Go. What do you want? I might name that. What do you want Peter to cook?
Yeah.
Episode.
Motherforking Foodie.
Motherforking Foodie. And that's
at Motherforking Foodie.
Do you have an Instagram page for that too?
No, but it's just the Peter_McGuire one.
Okay. Peter_McGuire one. His connections are in the bottom. I'll put the YouTube channel down in the bottom also because I don't think I have that in the current ones. We'll put that in there. Go out and check us out there. Go out and subscribe, do all the things if you don't mind. Go hit The Bar Is Open with Beth and Greg. Check that out. Also check out, like I said, his Instagram, my Instagram, Greg_Lamontagne, all the fucking things. Everything's out there. Love you, brother. We'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.